Welcome to RANT. I'm your host, Angel Diaz. It is Thursday. Been going over a few things and trying to understand the world around me. And I said I was going to go out with a friend tonight, even, to hang out and just kind of drown out the noise of what's going on. Because it is a lot to deal with, but there's hope in it. Because now I understand why they're so desperate. Why they are playing games with us. And they're playing him well. I mean, so well, it's ridiculous. I mean, these people are masters. I mean, in the sense that they've mastered humanity and how we work, in a scientific sense. But, in the end, my allegiance is to God, and so I don't get my orders from them, I still get my orders from God. That's why they want to cut off that connection, by the way. I figured it out. It is a spiritual war, but it's a spiritual war meant to turn us into animals, so that way God turns our back, his back on us, and then the supposed Jewish nation gets their God to only accept them. But I think it's even deeper than that. What I think is going on here is even the Zionist Jews are being manipulated by an even darker force here, okay? And this darker force, I think, is basically the devil. Whatever you want to call it, Shiva, the Destroyer, or whatever religion you want to believe in, it doesn't matter, okay? This thing is real, okay? It's a real dark force, okay? Or I guess just evil people, okay? But so evil and manipulating that they're literally going to kill off an entire world. I mean, they're going to spread their Israel to an entire world, and then they're only going to have so many people. That's why it fits in with the Georgia Guidestone still. But this is a huge Zionist agenda, and now I understand why it's happening, and it's kind of freaky because the more I discover, the more disturbing it becomes, because then it shows me that Alex Jones is a plan in this, to create and radicalize and isolate a resistance, so they could do one of two things with us: have us fight in wars, their wars basically, false revolution against our own police and military, or they want us to basically they just want us to be chasing our tails. So we need to stop doing that. We need to stop trusting so many people to give us the truth. We need to start tuning that out, because it's dangerous, folks, okay? It's the whole reason why we got away from television, was because that's psychological programming. That is poison. And there's a lot of it out there, so it's really hard for you to wake up when you have so much dreamland out there. It's like what David Icke says, it's basically a movie. It's like a movie. We're watching a movie because they have actors. And Alex Jones is an actor. I mean, look at his background. He's an actor. That's his real name. So, but I mean, in essence, he is playing a character. He's an entertainer, you see. I mean, he might actually be a PSYOP officer. I don't know. That I don't know. Okay, I can't say that for sure. He definitely does do the whole COINTELPRO thing very well. So I know he has dark forces that prop him up. But anyways, let's talk about something more pending. Morgan Stanley is having trouble right now, and it's basically insolvent, and it's only a matter of time before total financial collapse. And this is an article by Susan Postle off of OccupyCorporatism.com. So it basically says that that they're basically going to sacrifice Morgan Stanley because Morgan Stanley doesn't have the money. So they're going to do one of two things, and I think it's just going to be two things. They're going to take the money from the customers. So if you have money in Morgan Stanley and you're listening to this, I suggest you take it out as quickly as you can. But she goes on to say, however, this planned implosion of the megabanks only serves to fit the global elite's plans. And that's what I've been saying for a while now. And, it's very shocking that this is happening so quickly. But at the same time, it's been happening for generations and generations and generations. I mean, this is really nothing new, folks. This is how they enslave you, basically. They get you to buy into fraudulent banks by depositing your money, and then the bank issues a promise to have those funds available when the customer returns to withdraw the deposit amount. But that's not going to be the case anymore. She goes on to say, with the SMG ruling, those funds become property of the bank once they are deposited. If the bank is insolvent, under duress, or filed bankruptcy, those customer deposited funds can be commingled, meaning that they become one. So, as explained in the Readiness Exercises 1984, Rex 84, the end of the U.S. dollar combined with civil unrest would cause the U.S. government to declare martial law in order to preserve continuity of government. And of course that's going to happen. Hold on, folks, hold on. I need to take this phone call. Hold on. So anyways, folks, sorry for that. So it says right here, since 2010, all the mega banks in the U.S. have filed resolution plans with the Fed describing how to liquidate banking assets without causing further damage to a failing financial system. By selling, quote, non-core assets without upsetting shareholders while protecting the monetary system, taxpayers and creditors, is the work of the megabanks who have contributed solely to the destruction of the global financial markets. So, in other words, they basically are robbing you. I mean, they're literally, first they print the money to rob you through interest rates. And then they continue to print as much money as they want to rob you through inflation. And they continue this progress. I'm going to go to break, guys. But I'll be right back after this brief break. Hold on. Because I got to handle some stuff. Hold on!
children really ring. I spend the day away. Cold morning driving through the sound and in and out the valley. In and around the lake. Mountains come out of the sky and they stand there. 1 mile over, we'll be there and we'll see you. 10 true summers, we'll be there and laughing too. 24 before my love, we'll see. I'll be there with you. I will remember you. Your silhouette will charge the view of distant atmosphere. Cold at morning, driving through the sound and even in the valley. In and around the lake. Mountains come out of the sky. They stand there. 1 mile over, we'll be there and we'll see you. 10 true summers, we'll be there and laughing too. 24 before my love, you see, I'll be there with you. Among the drifting cloud, the eagle searching down on the land. Catching the swirling wind, the sailor sees the ring of the land. The eagle's dancing wings create as well the spins on the land. In and around the lake, mountains come out of the sky, they stand.